A former top counterterrorism officer at the CIA is claiming the Bush administration sought damaging personal information to publicly smear a prominent critic of the Iraq War. Speaking to the New York Times, the former officer, Carle, says the Bush administration made at least 2 requests for intelligence about Juan Cole, a Middle East expert and professor at the University of Michigan. Professor Cole, who's been a frequent guest on Democracy Now!, maintains the popular blog Informed Comment, which achieved wide popularity after the Iraq invasion. Carle says he was personally approached by his National Intelligence Council supervisor, David Lowe, who told him the White House wanted, quote, to get Cole, adding, quote, what do you think we might know about him or could find out about that could discredit him? When Carle responded the spying would be unlawful, Lowe apparently told him, quote, but what might we know about him? Does he drink? What are his views? Is he married? Carle says he refused to carry out the request, only to learn months later of a second attempt to collect intelligence on Professor Cole. Carle says Lowe personally wrote a memo containing derogatory claims about Cole, but he's unsure if it ever reached the White House. A CIA spokesperson denied Carle's account. Legal experts say the spying on Cole would violate federal laws barring CIA spying and data collection on U.S. citizens. Democracy Now! Reached Professor Cole just minutes before we went to air.
Well, it's just outrageous that the Bush administration should be using CIA resources to not only spy on an American citizen on American soil, but to direct them to destroy the person's reputation. This is just sabotage. And, you know, we should remember that this was a period in which the nation was facing enormous challenges, capturing bin Laden, destroying al-Qaeda, understanding what was happening in Afghanistan and Iraq, and that any resources should be diverted to this kind of political shenanigans at that time. Absolutely criminal.
That was University of Michigan professor Juan Cole. He's now calling for a congressional investigation into the Bush administration's efforts to discredit him. We reached him in Amsterdam.